turns, I expect her start value is high. So she can get away with just the few tenths deductions. It looked a bit laboured some places, didn't it, Mitch?
Yeah, just a bit loose-legged, and there's some stuff in that routine.
She's grown a fair bit since we saw her last in international competition, and it just doesn't quite have the ease of swing that it did when she was a little bit smaller. But I'm sure she'll be back strong. In fact, that was very strong.
And the difficulty point that you raised there, Christine, I mean, this seems to be a lot sort of tactics-wise playing in gymnast routines. Some of them go all out and think, well, you know, I can afford to make a few mistakes and still get a high score.
Yes, there she turns. Oh, that's the dismount again. Just a little, there'll be deduction on the step and knees apart. Yes, you're right. It's, you know, you want to try and get your deductions as low as possible.
Daria seems pleased with that.
I think it's always a great feeling when you've got that first piece under your belt successfully.
Next from Czech Republic.
Anya Brinker. 6.25. Pechanova. It's just entered onto the beam.
Good rhythm to start the routine. Now she needs some good difficulty as well. Now, a nice front somersault, but landed very low, and the judges are particularly harsh with the deductions for landing low. That's a very nice high jump. For full marks, she needed to have got right round. You saw the feet were across the beam. Wouldn't quite be credited, but that is a sensational spin. 1.5 spin straight into the free cartwheel. That really was some lovely work. Gaining confidence as she's working, you can see. Solid tap back. Oh, and what a shame after all that good work. That's exactly as you were speaking about, Matt. Went for yet another difficulty, one too many. And the deduction will certainly be bigger than the gain by adding the element. Successful double twist, though. Some beautiful work in the middle.
Such a goodie.
I actually think that gymnast came in as a reserve.
Did she? Yes, it's good work.
Goba scores 15 Delighted with that. It's a great score. And now, because obviously gymnasts can't score 10, what with the new scoring system, a score around the top 15s is pretty good, isn't it?
Oh yeah, if you think we only saw 116 in qualifying.
Patricia Moreno is next on the floor. 19 years old. She's done well. She qualified in 100th place last year. So great to see her here in this final.
Whips, interflicks, and a lovely full twisting double pike. Lovely start. Very powerful in a tumbling. And light of touch too. Just a little bit unsteady there. It's a feature of women's floor exercise. They must get the package right. They can't be excellent tumblers and falter on the gymnastic links and elements. So vital. Look at the acceleration through the flick. A little more composure there. Good tumble.
Ooh, double pike with a little bit of a rebound. Such a shame, but she qualified in 9th place. But, you know, I think at this early stage, she's still got 3 pieces to go. It's not the end of the world for her. There was some good moves in there, Mitch.
Nice light tumbling, Christine, wasn't it?
Yes, but this is a, you know, that is a definite fall. 0.8 deduction, plus the other deductions that come for the tumble not being high enough. She'll do very well to recover from that.
Petchakova, 13.1 on beam. Of course, she had that slip. Cassie Vericel from France onto the beam.
Secure front somersault. And along, you can see how efficient she is with her foot placement. Both feet on, one in front of the other. Lovely high layout somersault. Good effort to hold the leg up. Just didn't keep the body right over the beam. Somersault's very during the air. She's recovering well. Has to find her rhythm.
And finding a rhythm is key, especially in the all-around competition. And is this a difficult piece, Christine, to be starting on?
Yes, it's difficult to start on, but it's great if you start on it and do well. Yeah. It's even worse to finish on, I might say. Lovely dismount, turn a half twist. That's a D dismount. That's what the gymnasts need for a really high start value.
And such a shame there in the middle. I mean, she was desperately hanging on. I mean, if she did manage to stay on and not fall off, what would have been the point difference there?
Oh, well, you lose 0.8 for falling.
Okay, and for a pretty drastic wobble?
Well, 0.5 for a drastic wobble, but you see you also lose for the actual element not being performed well. They'll have had a deduction for the side summy not having enough height, so it probably will have lost her about a mark.
13.4 is Moreno's score on floor.
Next on chorus from Belarus, Nastasia Marasuskaya.
Well, Elena Kozic from Ukraine is next to go on floor. Kozic also